Good morning and welcome back once again. So in this session of class, I am going to explain two more problems related to the physics. See, I have taken two problems here. This is the problem number 6. See here in this problem, a ray of light incident normally on one face of a glass prism. The refractive index of the prism is given. How much they are given? N is equal to 1.5. Emerges grazing the opposite face. Calculate the angle of the prism. Actually, this is the NEET and CET level questions. See, first of all, I want to write the ray diagram to understand what they are given in the problem. See, this is what the principal cross section of the prism. A is the angle of the prism. BC is the base of the prism. So, according to the given problem, area of light incident normally on one face. This is the first refracting phase. Let us consider this is the second refracting phase. So to the first refracting phase, it is incident normally. Normally means by making an angle of 90 degree. So this is what the normal. This is the plane surface. This is what the normal. Along the normal, if I consider incident, it is the normal incident. Now it is incident perpendicular to this face AB. Now what happens? The angle of incident I1 is equal to, here it is incident normally means it is 0 degree, normal incident. The angle between normal and incident ray is 0 degree. So you know that for normal incident, the light can pass through the other media without taking any deviation. It can enter without any bending and comes inside the prism. Now, here the angle of refraction inside the prism, let us consider R1 is also 0 degree. I1 is 0, R1 is also 0. Now, come to the next point in the problem. Emerges grazing the opposite face. Emerges, this is the opposite face for the first one. Emerges by grazing the opposite face means it can travel in this part. Isn't it? It can travel here. Now this is a normal incident. It is refraction without bending inside the prism. Now R1 and I1 is 0 degree. It does not satisfy Snell's law. You should remember that. Here, when it is incident on the opposite face, it makes an angle theta. Or let us consider this angle of refraction is R2. This angle of incident is I2. See here, I2 is equal to 90 degree. The angle between normal and the refracted ray. Here it is. Let us assume it is the, if it is moving in the opposite direction, it will become the incident. That's why I take I2 is 90 degree. And R2, this is what R2 angle of refraction. This angle of refraction R2 is equal to, I will consider critical angle. C is the critical angle. Why it is critical angle? We know the phenomenon of total internal reflection. There, if a light travels from denser media to rarer media, when the refracted ray just grazes between the surface between the two media. Now that particular angle of incident is treated as what? Critical angle. Now R2 becomes critical angle. I1 is 0 here. Angle between normal and incident ray is 0. Angle between refracted ray and the normal is also 0. Therefore, I1 R1 is 0. Here, the R2 is critical angle because the refracted ray just grazes. Emergent ray, what we call them as. Now, for this angle of refraction, this is angle of refraction 90 degree. This becomes angle of incident. Here, specifically, we call them as I2 is 90 degree, R2 is C. Now, in this problem, calculate the angle of the prism. So we should calculate angle of the prism. So the thing we need to calculate is A, angle of the prism. This one we want to calculate. Just by using a simple relation, we know that. So while deriving the prism equation in the middle, we will get this formula. A is equal to R1 plus R2. You are familiar about this. A is equal to R1 plus R2 means, what about R1? 0. R2 is equal to A. So what about R2? R2 is equal to critical angle. Therefore, substitute all the values. A is equal to 0 plus R2 is C. Now, angle of the prism or angle between the two refracting surfaces is equal to critical angle. Now, if I want to find the angle of the prism, if you find the critical angle, you get the angle of the prism value. Now, from Snell's law, you know what is Snell's law? Refractive index n is equal to sine of angle of incident I2 divided by sine of angle of refraction R2. If it is traveled from rarer to denser, I will consider. Refractive index of second media with respect to first media, that's why. So n is equal to sine I2 divided by sine R. Now substitute the values here. Now after substituting the values, n is already given. N is how much? Here according to given data, n is equal to 1.5 refractive index of the prism. 1.5 is equal to sine I2. Sine I2 is 90 degree. Sine 90 degree divided by sine R2. Sine R2 is angle of the prism because R2 is equal to C. C is equal to E. That's why angle of prism directly. Then if we simplify sine A is equal to sine 90, that is a standard value. No need of taking any trigonometric tables because sine 90, you know that 1 divided by 1.5. 1 divided by 1.5. If we take the ratio of 1 divided by 1.5, you will get as in 0. Which is equal to 0.666 continuation. I will take only 4 digits after decimal because while using trigonometric table, it helps. So then A, to calculate the angle of the prism A is equal to sine inverse, you know that. Just transfer sine function to right side. Sine inverse of 0.6666. Now, today I am not using calculator. I will show how to find the value of sine inverse of 0.666 in the class table. This is what the table, what they are provided in the examination. Because these type of data you should not remember, no need to remember. So for these values, so you can use this mathematical table. This is the book provided in the examination. So I will show how to take that value. Usually the students are using logarithmic tables. They will keep along with them to get any data. Now here, to find the sine inverse value, we have to go for, so first we will get the logarithmic values here and then later on anti-logarithmics. So in the next page, you will get the natural sine. This is what the natural sine, right? So in natural sine, we have to find this value 0.666. Here, this is the first row and this is the first column in the natural sine, and this gives the mean difference. See, the first row starts from 0 minute, 6 minutes, 12 minutes. It means 0 minutes is 0 only. 0.1 degree. 0.1 degree is nothing but 6 minutes. 0.2 degree is nothing but